Welcome back to Journey Junction. In today's episode, we're venturing into a world where the cold reigns supreme, to places so frigid that they test the limits of human endurance. We're talking about the coldest inhabited spots on Earth, where temperatures can plummet to a bone-chilling -90 degrees Fahrenheit or -67.7 degrees Celsius. Yet life goes on, with people adapting to and thriving in this extreme environment. So bundle up and join me as we explore the frozen villages of Oymyakon, Verkhoyansk, and Yakutsk in the icy realm of Siberia, Russia. Imagine a place where the air itself feels like it's biting your skin, where cars must run all night to keep from freezing, and where even simple tasks like getting water become an adventure. In this video, we'll dive into the rich history of these places, how their people have learned to survive in such harsh conditions, and the breathtaking, surreal beauty of this frozen landscape. From snow-covered forests and ice-locked rivers to the mysterious twilight of polar nights, we'll explore the hidden charm of life in the cold. Let's embark on this chilly journey together. Our journey begins with the history of Oymyakon, Verkhoyansk, and Yakutsk, three settlements that have earned their place in the record books as some of the coldest places where humans live. Oymyakon and Verkhoyansk are located deep in the Siberian wilderness, nestled within the Sakha Republic, also known as Yakutia, while Yakutsk serves as a regional hub. These towns were originally stopovers for nomadic reindeer herders, but they gradually evolved into permanent settlements. The indigenous Yakut people, also known as the Sakha, have lived in this harsh climate for centuries. They have adapted to the frigid temperatures through generations of resilience and ingenuity. Historically, the Sakha people developed techniques for surviving in the extreme cold, such as creating insulated clothing from reindeer hides and building sturdy wooden homes that trap heat. These traditional ways have been passed down, becoming a crucial part of their cultural heritage. Oymyakon's name itself means water that doesn't freeze, a nod to a nearby hot spring that allows for some respite from the cold. Verkhoyansk, on the other hand, has roots as a Cossack outpost, established in the 17th century as part of Russia's eastward expansion. Both towns became significant points on the map during the Soviet era, as they were sites of political exile, with their isolation serving as a natural barrier. Yakutsk, founded in 1632, has grown into a city that blends modernity with ancient traditions. Despite its relative size and access to modern amenities, Yakutsk remains one of the coldest cities in the world. Here, Siberian isolation has fostered a unique lifestyle, where residents have learned to embrace the cold and find beauty in the stark, frozen landscape. Life in Oymyakon, Verkhoyansk, and Yakutsk is unlike anywhere else on Earth. Everyday activities become an adventure when temperatures drop below -60 degrees Fahrenheit or -50 degrees Celsius. In these regions, water freezes instantly upon exposure to the air, making even the act of collecting drinking water a challenge. People here rely on melting snow or drilling deep into the ground to access unfrozen groundwater. Fishing is a vital part of the local diet, and ice fishing becomes a community event. Residents drill holes into the thick ice covering rivers like the Lena, then drop their lines into the frigid water below. The fish caught here are often dried or frozen outdoors, preserving them for months in the natural deep freeze. Traditional clothing is a key to survival. Locals wear thick fur coats called militsas, felt boots known as valenki, and layers upon layers of wool to stay warm. These garments are designed to trap body heat and protect against the biting winds that sweep through the snow-covered valleys. Inside their wooden houses, families gather around stoves that burn constantly throughout the winter, providing warmth and a place to cook. Houses are built with thick logs and insulated with layers of natural materials to keep the warmth in. Windows are double-layered and entrances often have a small vestibule to prevent the cold air from rushing inside. Life revolves around keeping the house warm, with firewood being a precious resource. Chapter 3: How they survive the extreme cold. The ability of the people in Oymyakon, Verkhoyansk, and Yakutsk to adapt to temperatures that can reach -90 degrees Fahrenheit or -67.7 degrees Celsius is nothing short of remarkable. The residents have developed methods to keep warm, protect themselves from frostbite, and carry on with their daily lives despite the bitter cold. Houses in these regions are fortified against the chill with thick walls and double insulation. Windows have multiple panes to keep the warmth in, and every home has a stove that burns around the clock. Venturing outside requires layers of specialized clothing, as exposed skin can freeze in minutes. Food preservation is another critical aspect of survival. Meat and fish are often stored outside, where they remain frozen solid throughout the long winter months. Traditional diets are rich in protein and fat, providing the necessary energy to endure the extreme cold. Delicacies like stroganina, a dish of raw, frozen fish sliced thinly, are popular and practical. Traveling is also a unique challenge. Cars and trucks in these regions are equipped with special engine warmers and must run continuously during the coldest months to avoid freezing. Roads like the Kolyma Highway, also known as the Road of Bones, offer a lifeline to the outside world, connecting these isolated towns to Yakutsk and beyond. Chapter 4. A walk through the frozen landscape. Walking through the frozen landscape of Siberia is like stepping into a world of endless white. Snow-covered forests stretch as far as the eye can see, their trees encased in ice, standing like delicate sculptures. The air is so cold that every breath crystallizes instantly, creating a shimmering mist that hangs in the air. The frozen rivers become highways, like the Lena River, which solidifies into a vast icy path each winter. In this winter wonderland, the only sounds are the crunch of snow underfoot and the distant call of the wind. It's a place where silence takes on a new meaning, an awe-inspiring, almost otherworldly quiet that envelops everything. The landscape is both stunning and isolating, a sea of white that stretches to the horizon, broken only by the occasional cluster of wooden houses or the dark silhouette of a reindeer herd. Yet, there is a profound beauty in this isolation, a reminder of nature's immense power and the resilience of those who call this place home. Despite the harsh conditions, there is a haunting beauty to these cold places. Trees sparkle with frost, their branches coated in thick layers of ice that glisten in the weak winter sun. The air is filled with tiny ice crystals, creating a dazzling effect as they catch the light. On especially cold days, you can see diamond dust sparkling in the air, a breathtaking sight that is truly unique to these frozen lands. The polar nights bring a mysterious glow, with the sun barely rising above the horizon, casting a deep blue twilight over the snow. This twilight has a surreal, dreamlike quality, turning the landscape into a magical frozen world. And when the night sky comes alive with the aurora borealis, it is a sight to behold. Green, purple, and pink waves of light dance across the sky, adding a touch of magic to the already mesmerizing scenery. For those brave enough to visit these icy realms, reaching Oymyakon-Verkhoyansk and Yakutsk is an adventure in itself. Yakutsk, the gateway to Siberia, can be reached by flights from Moscow, followed by a long, arduous drive across icy roads to reach Oymyakon or Verkhoyansk. One of the most famous routes is the Kolyma Highway, known as the Road of Bones, a testament to the many who perished building it during the Soviet era. This route provides a glimpse into the harsh conditions and the incredible determination of those who live here. Accommodation in these remote areas ranges from traditional guest houses in Oymyakon, offering a taste of local life, to more modern hotels in Yakutsk that provide comfort while still giving access to the rugged Siberian outdoors. If you're planning to visit, here are some tips to help you survive the cold. First, dress in layers. Thermal underwear, woolen sweaters, and thick fur-lined outerwear are essential. Protect every inch of skin, as frostbite can occur in minutes. Acclimatization is key. Spend a few days getting used to the cold before venturing far. And remember, staying warm isn't just about clothing. Keeping your energy up with hearty meals is just as important. As we wrap up our journey, it's clear that the coldest inhabited places on Earth have a unique allure. Despite their harsh conditions, there is a profound beauty in their frozen landscapes, a testament to nature's power and resilience. It's a place where the human spirit is tested. Yet the people of Oymyakon, Verkhoyansk, and Yakutsk have found a way not only to survive, but to create a life that is rich with tradition and beauty. Thank you for joining us on this chilly adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing travel experiences.